Bahrain Grand Prix had so many stats and facts. Here are the top 25 worthy of mention. Welcome to my F1 channel, Peter on pole. My name is Peter, in pole position. Let's talk about the fun facts at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Number 1, Yuki Tsunoda was the first driver on the Formula 1 grid born in the 21st century. Whew. Number 2, Mick Schumacher was the only driver to have his first name and his surname abbreviated together. Yep, MSC. Remember that? If you notice, everybody HAM, BOT, VER. That is correct. Taking after his dad, of course. Number 3, Bahrain is hosting the first Grand Prix of the season for the third time, the other two times being in 2006 and 2010, both of which won by Alonso. The Bahrain Grand Prix hosted the very first Grand Prix in the Middle East back in 2004. Lewis Hamilton becomes the first active F1 Sir driver. That's right, Sir Lewis Hamilton. For the first time since 2008, Sebastian Vettel was eliminated in Q1 in Bahrain. Max Verstappen took pole position in Bahrain, only his 4th pole in his career. Huh? What? We had 4 world champions to start the Bahrain Grand Prix. The last time we had that many was in 2018, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 10 of the 20 drivers in the Bahrain Grand Prix have won a race before, the first time since Brazil 2012. Sergio Perez on his debut for Red Bull had an electrical issue, causing 2 formation laps. This resulted in the first lap of the race to be abandoned, the first time since the British Grand Prix in 2017. Sergio Perez gained 15 places from his pit lane start, the most in his career. But guess what? He did 14 places previously in the 2012 Australian Grand Prix. Hamilton, Verstappen and Bottas shared the podium together for the 14th time, equaling the most common podium trio of Hamilton, Vettel and Nico Rosberg. With Hamilton's win on Sunday, it recorded a 300th victory for a British driver, Britain being the only nation to reach this milestone. Finishing in 9th place, Yuki Tsunoda was the first debutant to score points since Stoffel Van Dorn in 2016. Comment below on how many drivers have scored on their debut. The podium celebrations were very sober as non-alcoholic rosewater instead of traditional champagne. It was Sir Lewis Hamilton's 75th win for Mercedes and his 5th at the Bahrain circuit. All-time record. Sir Lewis Hamilton won the opening race of the season for the first time since 2015. Apparently he wins every race. Max Verstappen has been second in the last 2 Bahrain Grand Prix, but Red Bull have never won a race at the Bahrain circuit since it became a night race in 2014. We got a lovely look at the Aston Martin safety car. Comment below the last time we had a non-Mercedes as the safety car. Although Max Verstappen led most of this race, Lewis Hamilton led 27 of them. That takes his total laps led in his entire career to 5,126, overtaking Michael Schumacher as the previous record holder. Sir Lewis Hamilton was on the podium for the 117th time with Mercedes, a brand new record. Valterri Bottas has finished in the top 3 57 times, equaling his predecessor, Nico Rosberg. Back-to-back 4th place finishes for Norris in Bahrain. Kimi Raikkonen became the first Formula 1 driver to race 900 laps at the Bahrain International Circuit. Oh, Kimi. And finally, of the 3 Schumachers to compete in Formula 1, Mick is the only one not to retire on his debut. Tut tut Michael, tut tut Ralph. Those were the fun facts, 25 of them, ladies and gentlemen, at the Bahrain Grand Prix. We are back yet again for a brand new season. Top 3 drivers is out now. The worst 3 drivers is out now for the Bahrain Grand Prix. And today you've got the fun facts of the Bahrain Grand Prix. After serving that hot dish, you're now giving us 3 weeks to wait till Imola? Oh, the teasing. But nonetheless, videos will be coming out here every single week. Make sure you keep it locked. If you like the video, like the video. And if you like content like this, fun facts, top 3 drivers, worst 3 drivers, anything to do with Formula 1, then be sure to subscribe. With that said, people, lights out.